Let me welcome onto the field of 68 After Dark, Andre Jackson. Andre, it wasn't the biggest game for you. You sat around for probably 16 minutes in the first half. Jordan Hawkins had 3 points in the first half. You guys had to break up 10. What does that say about how deep and how connected this team is?
That's really what it speaks to. We have so many guys that can step up whenever it's their time, and guys with a lot of confidence and a lot of experience. I think that's what allows us to be such a good team. So many guys on this team that you can go to and rely on. So it's great to have guys that can really come in for me and make just as much of an impact on the game as me. And it's awesome to sit there and not be having to worry about we're gonna go down. But we even went up. So shout out to those guys and what they brought to the game today, and they helped us get a big win.
I told someone today that this run to me is the Adama tournament. You have the Kemba tournament, you have the Shabazz tournament. This is the Adama tournament. How good has he been over the course of the last 5 games?
He's been great. I think he's been great for us all season. And for me, I've been playing with him for 3 years. He's been good for me since I've been here. I think he's one of the best big men, if not the best big man in the country. He's proved it over and over and again, and he works like nobody else. He puts in so much work in the gym, you wouldn't even believe it if I told you, since he got here. So it's no surprise that he's at the point where he is in terms of, being able to really dominate a basketball game.
We saw that today, right? The work, the threes that he hit, first 2 buckets of the game. Adama Sanogo 3-pointers. Did you know they were good?
Yeah, that doesn't happen by accident. He's in that gym every day working on his three. Working on his post-ups, working on his face-ups. So just trying to really just get better every single day. And anytime he shoots it, I think it's going to go in. And he told me earlier in the season, he's the top 3 shooter on the team.
I asked you this back in Vegas. When you guys went through that little downswing, right, when you were struggling, did you think that you would be in the Sweet 16? And you said, yeah, you thought you could get there. Did you think you could be playing for a national title on Monday night, last game of the season, 1 or 2 teams left?
Yeah, I always believed that. I went to UConn for a reason. We were at worse points than this. We lost in the first round twice in a row, and I still believed every single year I played on the team, even the years we lost in the first round, I believed we was going to win the national championship. So even, I always believed it. It's just about really, getting to this point and making it happen. So I think it's really just Coach puts us through a lot. He puts you through more work than any other coach in the country. That's what I think. So he prepares you like no other coach can, and all the coaching staff is super locked in every single day on getting us better and getting us ready for whoever our opponent is. So I think they do a great job, and that's the reason why we got to this point.
On that point, this locker room was about as subdued as I've seen any team winning a Final Four game, right? You guys are on a mission. You have a goal. You haven't reached that goal.
Yeah, when you walk into the Worth Champion Center, you see banners, you see trophies. As soon as you walk in, you see what the people in the past have left, and that makes you want that same thing. So I think just that environment, being in that environment, it's not good if we walk back with this. You go back to stores and this is all you have to show for. That's not enough, and that's not enough for the work that we put in either. We're not going to make it this far just to come this far. We want to really leave with something. Leave with the national championship, and that's the reason we came out here. We came out here with a mission and a plan, and we're looking forward to getting out there and competing.
What will it mean to you if you can get a national championship for Coach Hurley?
It would mean everything to me. He's my inspiration. He's got me to this point. Without him, I wouldn't even be close to where I'm at right now as a player, or as anything, as a leader, anything. So he's put me in all these positions, and he's the reason why I am who I am now. He's constantly teaching me so many new things, and for him to get him a national championship, that would bring me to tears. Honestly, that's my.
It'll make him cry too. He's a bit of a crier.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's all I want to do. That's why I go out there and I play so hard for Coach. I run through a brick wall for him.
Today's episode of the Field of 68 After Dark is presented by our partners over at Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play college basketball pick'em, where you can win real cash prizes simply by picking player stats in this weekend's Final Four games. And pick'em, all you do is pick whether a player will go higher or lower on Underdog's projected totals, whether it's points or rebounds or assists or all of them combined. If you're like me and you think Adama Sanogo is going to go nuts this weekend, pick higher on his points projection, pick higher on his rebounds projection, maybe throw in a lower on Matt Bradley's scoring totals, a higher on Isaiah Wong, whatever it is that you like. Put them all together, and if you hit them all, then you can win as much as 20 times your money on a single game. Underdog's slick mobile app is easy enough that dummies like Jeff Goodman have even figured out how to use it. So go to UnderdogFantasy.com or download the app and use the code FIELD, that's FIELD, to get a 100% deposit match up to $100.